Good day everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining in. And guys, I'm telling you today, you're not going to be sorry because I have something very, very special for you. Now the USOR, the United States Oil Reserve, has just released their first airdrop, guys, and this is to the value of $9,000. $9,000. It is the simplest, easiest, best way to make money. I'm telling you guys, if you've been sleeping on airdrops, you have been missing out, and there's no better time to get into it right now at this current market levels. Now guys, super easy to claim. All you have to do is go to usoil.finance. That's usoil.finance, and if you're not sure, check out the description. I will have it linked down below. Now once you're on the page, guys, do yourself a favor. You can read through all of this information. You can connect to the X account, but essentially you are going to go over and claim USOR, and here you can connect your wallet. Now I know for the most part, the most popular one would be a Phantom or Jupiter, but I do want to state out that if you are using any of these other ones, you should connect it with multiple wallets because you might be eligible for multiple ones and you could be missing out on, like I said, claiming this airdrop more than once. If you have more than one Phantom wallet, make sure to connect that as well. That's just an example. And here you can even use Trust Wallet. So they have got a multitude of wallets, over 50 wallets that you can kind of connect. So make sure you claim with every single one that you possibly can. Now, the reason, guys, why I'm so bullish on this is I think this is an absolutely incredible narrative that's going to stick. Given the current climate and political environment in the world, this is definitely, like I said, very, very valid. And then when we look here at Bitcoin did have a really rough time. As we can see here, the lowest price since 2024. It has not tested 75 in, like I said, since 24. We dropped essentially 11% in the past week, going from 88k. But the good news is, guys, a lot of people were predicting, as a lot of people were getting more bullish in the beginning of January, that we might go and retest kind of levels and even dip lower than 80k and go back to 75. Now, the good news is, as I said, a lot of people were predicting the bottom at 74, and we kind of did touch here briefly 75k, and then as you can say, we are already up to 78. Now that doesn't mean we're out of the clear yet. We could potentially go lower and retest these levels, but I do think that would be it, guys. After this, we are sure to have a very positive February. But now when we look in contrast, regardless of all of this happening, and of course alts and other coins were bleeding because of this, when we look here at the USOR, guys, what a phenomenal week they had. They are up 32% in the past week, $19 million in market cap, and they reached an all-time high of just under 50 million. So you potentially getting in here is so much better than so many people that I know that have already bought at the top. I still think this would have been a phenomenal entry point because I see this going to the hundreds of millions. But essentially, this is on a nice dip, and what better opportunity for you to get in than using this airdrop, completely free, no risk to you. Like I said, this is an easy 10x in my opinion, but of course, this is not financial advice. Meme coins especially have a lot of risk. So essentially, just us riding up this wave, which I do feel like will have a very positive day today, you could essentially already 2x your money and be out, and then be kind of risk free, and take out your initials and then just ride the rest up to hopefully $1 billion. Now, not only that, guys, but when we look here, as we can see, this project's only a month old and they have over 23,000 followers on X. So very, very valid, like I said. And like I said, they've been building up here for a while. That something big is coming to them. As you can see, that's all they've been posting the past week is something big is happening today on February 1st. And as we can see, their tokenization of applications is going live. So watch out for more news dropping very soon. And in the meantime, like I said, you want to kind of get in before any big news sells, before any major listing exchanges and so forth. You want to get in, like I said, so you can initially get this nice ride up and not claim it only around here, because you could lose out on so much more potential. But let me know down below, guys, what your thoughts are on this. Do you see this going to potentially the next $1 billion? Are you bullish on this? Let me know your thoughts down below, as well as if you were able to claim this airdrop and how much you were able to claim. Let me know down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Have an amazing day.